Welcome to Crochet ADHD. I'm your host, Jackie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. You are a one-hit wonder. I am so glad that you are here. If you are a repeat offender, a member of the GlamFam, Calgon, take me away. Here's a fun fact. When I was remembering all of these commercials, or as I remember all of these commercials, I remembered Calgon, as in Take Me Away, but then I remembered the other Calgon commercial. And that one was for laundry detergent. So, were we supposed to bathe in laundry detergent? Or were we supposed to launder our clothes in bath crystals? Today is another one of my Black Friday purchases that finally came in. This one is from Fangirl Fibers. Now, Fangirl Fibers, I love just the name of her business. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay. So she tends to kind of follow different fandoms, and she does, things like that. And I have, been wanting to try it. She had a really good sale for mystery skeins, so I bought 3. They came in 2 separate orders on 2 separate days, even though they were shipped on the same day. I'm not even going to try to understand the way the postal service works. So without any further ado, okay, so they are wrapped in clear packaging, so I can see, and the colors are really, I like the colors. Here we go. First one. This one is just called One of a Kind. Look at, ooh. Ooh. Okay, this is, let's see, 75/25 superwash merino nylon, fingering weight 437 yards, 100 grams, and it just says one of a kind. Can I just say, it is so cool. I've started noticing that more and more dyers are putting QR codes on their labels. I think it's just cool. Now, the colors remind me of the TARDIS, which is also what Not Hetty said. It's like that blue right there, and then of course the light on the top, the white maybe from the sign. I wish I knew, like, what else she was dyeing at this time, and maybe this was, like a test dye, and maybe she was doing a whole Doctor Who thing. I don't know. But also it reminds me of Starry Starry Night, which any Whovian can connect those two things. So either way, it works. And I don't, what was the word I was going to say? I don't know. I really like this blue. Now, it's soft. I like it. Okay, next. Okay, this one is called Insolent Fool. Like a court gesture. No, court jester. A gesture is something different. And this one is also 75/25 superwash merino nylon with fingering, not with fingering, 437 yards, 100 grams. Not bad. Not bad at all. I really, look at that. I mean, is there something else that could possibly be? But I'm just thinking, Harlequin court jester. I like it. I can't wait to see it caked up. Just again to see where all of these colors lay on the white or off-white background. All right, and our last one. Oh, I think this one's my favorite. This one is another one of a kind. It's like Barbie. That's Barbie. Okay, this one is 80/20 superwash merino nylon, 400 yards of fingering weight, 365 meters for 100 grams. Yeah, this one's my favorite. Okay, so there they all are, looking like the Supreme. Stop in the name of yarn. Okay, yeah, I like this one. This one is softer than these two, but I also like the colors more. There's more of a, can you see? There's the squish. Yeah, I like this one a little bit more, but all in all, for mysteries as these go, and I can't even remember how much they were a piece. No, I can't even guess, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Something I wanted to make mention of is, you know, we buy yarns and then we put them in our stash and we let them. I have a term for that. It's called fibrination, because when you get the yarn and you do your oohs and your ahs and your squishes and your rubs and all of those things, but you don't know necessarily what it's going to become. Even when you order, saying,
oh, I'm ordering XYZ yarn to make XYZ project.
When it comes to you, sometimes your idea and their idea is not the same idea. So it needs to fibrinate. So that is what happens here. And earlier this year, I started writing the dates on my yarn. Like I would put the year that I got it so that I would know, like, see? So I would know how long it's been fibrinating. Now, that being said, there are, every now and again, there are some excuses. No, there are some, what's that word? Word. That maybe when they arrive, they've already fibrinated and they're ready to get down to business. And that's happened to me a few times throughout this year of 2023. So these right here will join their brethren or sisterin. That didn't sound right. Anyway, is that a word? Sisterin? I know cistern is. Anyway, these will join their brethren in the fibrination cove. They will join their brethren. Come on, Jackie. These will join their brethren in the fibrination cave. You will probably see them next year, unless there's some sort of conversation that has to happen between now and then. Oh, those actually kind of look, I like how those look next to each other. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. I do have a question. I know it's me. I'm a weirdo. The idea of making something using different yarns from different companies or dyers, or just, am I the only one that feels weird about mixing, even if they're the same, you know, like 75/25 or 80/20 or whatever their numbers are? If they're the exact same, even 100% acrylics. Like I have, okay, besides a scrap project, which, I wanted to show you that. This is the scrap project I have been working on, I think since last year. Here we go. Ooh, think I'm showing you the wrong side. I'm sorry. Here, let's try it this way so we can see. You can judge whether the first one was the front or the back. I can't tell anymore. Almost. Ta-da! Whew. All right. So this is all the 4-weight acrylic yarn that I have been using since, I want to say, 2022. I haven't used very much 4-weight acrylic in this past year at all. Like, I can look right here and I can tell you this, and that was this year. Maybe this blue right here. I think everything else was prior to. Anyway, but I think, and it like, I ran out of yarn before I got to the end of the row, but once I get to the end of this row, I think I will be calling this one finished. Now, back to what I was saying. Aside from scrap projects, if I wanted to make a shawl, it feels weird in my head to plan to use a shawl using different company yarns. Is that weird? I mean, it feels like I'd be mixing Coke and Pepsi together. Oh, okay. That was a bad analogy. But anyway, has anybody done that? Or has anybody had, like, pauses for concern in mixing different... I know, it's just me. I realize that. But what are you going to do? Anyway, so thank you for joining me today. Check out Fangirl Fibers. Her products tend to sell out really, really quickly. So I recommend, if you want it, just look at, I can't even tell you to look at her website because, again, almost everything is sold out almost immediately. But if you're into different kinds of fandoms, and I mean, like, she's done all types of fandom. I know she does an Advent every year. I think she did, I can't even remember. I'm just watching, other YouTubers do their unboxings and stuff. But I highly recommend following her on Instagram, or maybe even subscribing to her mailing list, just so you can get an idea of the different kinds of yarns that she does, because she encompasses the nerddom very, very well. So, okay. Yeah, that's all for today. If you would like to stick around and become... If you would like to stick around and become a member of the GlamFam, all you have to do is click that subscribe button, and don't forget to rock that notification bell. Until next time, I've been Jackie.